Alright, we're looking at graphing. We're writing equations for each of these things here. So first of all, I need to remember that this is an absolute value one. This one is a, just kidding, is a cubic. This one here is a parabola, which means it's squared. And this one here is a square root function. So by just giving it some structure, it allows me to figure out the answers and kind of put them in here. So first of all, this has a normal slope here. This is -2, -1. Remember, this moved it down, so it just needs to say take all my y's and subtract 1, moving it down. This one here always has to be the opposite of what it says. This one here is what, 3, 2? So this moves it up. This one here is the opposite. It moves it to the right. This one here is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, -3, -3. This moves it down. It takes whatever you have and subtracts 3. That'll move that down. -3 means I need to do the opposite of +3. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 moves it up, and -3, I do the opposite and put a +3 right there. So let's look at how that relates to these guys here. So if this is my original guy and I want to move it up, first of all, my original vertex is 0, 3. My new vertex is, if it's up 2, that's going to be 5. If it's to the right 4, it's going to be 4. So my new equation will still have absolute values, but it's going to be up at 5 now. And remember, that's always the opposite, so it's a -4. So I put up, what, 4, 5, and there's my sketch. So this one here, same thing. We need to get where the original vertex is, which is -5, -1. And then I'm going to move things. So I'm going to go up 3. If I was down at -1 by moving up 3, I end up at 2. If I was at -5 and I go to the right 3, I'm going to be at -2. And then this is my new vertex. So it still doesn't say anything about changing the flip, so I'm going to leave that. And then I'm going to do the opposite of what it says there. And I'm going to just say +2 there. This is a parabola. 1, 2, 1, 2. And it is going down. Alright, let's look at the last one that I'm going to do on here, and that's number 14. So this one here, did you notice there's a theme? Is every single time I am stating what the vertex is, or the locator point. By doing that, that allows me to figure out where it is and then where I need to move it. Even if I had it, by stating what it is, that lets me put it in. By knowing the equation, I still state it, and then I move it, and then I graph it. Here, I still state it, and then I'm going to move it, and then I'm going to go ahead and pick it. So this is really kind of the key, is you need to make sure that you figure out what the vertex is. So that's where it is. It's supposed to go down to. So it was at up to, so now it will be at 0. And to the left 6, so it was at +7. If I move to the left 6, I'm going to be at 1. And then which one represents it? So first of all, they're all cubic, so I don't need to worry about that. Secondly, I need to find that one that has a 1 in it, which is here, and that is an opposite. And 0, or nothing outside of there, which puts us right there.